Blamp song that is called For Lovers. I got the name of the song and the band mixed up for a second. That's why that came out weird. What a lovely, sweet song. I mean, the music sounds lovely. I actually don't know what any of the words mean. It could be about stealing toys from children. I have no idea. But it sounds sweet, right? I think I'm going to choose to believe it is a sweet song. It's pretty short. It's pretty short. There's a lot going on. But we're going to learn it. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I feel like I'm trying to convince myself this is going to be a good time. It's going to be good, right? Right? Standard tuning. Standard tuning on the guitar. Let's take it chord by chord. What do you say? First thing we need is this G major 7 chord. Here's what you're gonna do. Put your middle finger on the 3rd fret up on the top string right there. You see that? That's what we're gonna do. Pointer finger is gonna play the 2nd fret down on the bottom string. Now, do you have to use these 2 fingers? No, you do not. You could use ring finger and pointer finger. You could use any number of things. I choose to use middle finger up on top, pointer finger down here. And that's the story of me. No pick on this song, just your fingers, your thumb. My zipper keeps hitting my guitar. There, now it's out of the way. Thumb is gonna play the top string. These 2 fingers, your pointer and your middle finger, we're only gonna use these 3. Thumb, pointer, and middle on your right hand. Thumb's gonna play the low E string, the top string. Your pointer finger and middle finger are going to play the bottom 2 strings. Like that. See that? I'm just kind of curling underneath and doing this little motion. It's kind of a trigger motion, but I don't know what it feels like to pull a trigger at all, so I don't know, but I think it's like that. You are going to play all, you hear it? You hear it? You're gonna play all 3 of those at the same time. Oh, lovely! So we've got that. Then your thumb is gonna come down and play the G string, the 3rd string from the bottom. Then your pointer finger plays the B string, 2nd string from the bottom. And then your middle finger plays the high E string, still holding the 2nd fret on the bottom string. So we've got pinch, thumb, pointer, middle. See that? Let me give you a close look at this one. So we're going pinch. Anytime I say pinch, that just means we're doing multiple fingers, or like finger and thumb at the same time. So we've got pinch, thumb, pointer, middle. Let's do that 2 more times. We're just getting into the flow of this song, into the sweet baby robbery flow of this song. 1, 2, 3, 4. It felt weird when I said baby robbery. I was talking about taking toys from babies, because remember I said that thing earlier, but it sounded weird when I said it that 2nd time. So we've got blang, bing, bong, bang. Great. Then get to give your middle finger a break, which is good because it looked like I was flipping you off the entire time. Move your pointer finger to the 1st fret of the bottom string, the high E string. Your thumb plays the open D string. Your pointer finger plays the open B string, the 2nd string from the bottom. And then your middle finger is going to play the high E, which has that 1st fret on it. Pinch all 3 of those together. Listen to that. It's like a, what is that? It's like a G7 chord, I think. We had a G major 7, and now we've got just a G7. What a nice change of pace. Let's put all this together. We've got bang, bing, bing, bong, switch chords. My hypothesis is that the hardest thing for many of you out there is not going to be getting the chords over here. It's going to be making sure you're on the right strings over here. So we're just going to practice that 1 more time, going 1st chord, thumb, pointer, middle, then with thumb on the D string, and then pointer and middle on the bottom 2. Let's do it 1 more time, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thumb, pointer, middle, pinch. Great, you did it. Once we've made it to this chord and we have successfully pinched those strings, your thumb plays the G string, the 3rd string from the bottom. Your pointer finger plays the B string, the 2nd string from the bottom. And then your thumb goes right back to the G string. All of those are open because we're just holding this chord down. We do want to keep this finger here just to have that note ring out as long as possible. So the first 2 chords all the way through, don't worry, we are going to speed this process up. We're just taking our time as we settle into the song, guys. 1, 2, nice and slow. And pinch, thumb, pointer, middle, pinch, thumb, pointer, thumb. We are 2 chords in. 3rd chord, this is my favorite if we're being honest. Put your middle finger on the 4th fret of the A string. That's the 2nd string from the top. You actually can use any finger you want. It doesn't even matter, but I use middle finger. It's that I want to look like I'm flipping you off, but just a little bit. Oh, dude, cowabunga. I'm from California. I surf all the time. Every day of my life. Check this out. Got that 4th fret there on the A string. You're gonna play that with your thumb. Then your pointer and middle fingers over here are gonna play the bottom 2 strings open. You're gonna pinch all those together like this. Oh, listen to that chord. Have you ever heard a chord like that in your entire life? All right, great. So we've got that. Then your thumb comes down and plays the G string open. Your pointer finger plays the B string open. And then your middle finger plays the high E string open. So just thumb, pointer, middle. So that was... Should we play it from the beginning? I think we probably should. Remember, it's a short song, so we just want to practice it as we go. 1, 2, from the tippy time, here we go. And pinch, thumb, pointer, middle, new chord, thumb, pointer, thumb, 4th fret, thumb, pointer, middle. Great, we're doing it. Okay. Then your middle finger is going to slide back to the 3rd fret on the A string. See that? 3rd fret on the A string. I use my ring finger to play the 3rd fret on the B string, the 2nd string from the bottom. You see that? So we've got 3rd fret on the 2nd from the top, 3rd fret on the 2nd from the bottom. Pinch those 2 together. I use my thumb and my middle finger. Great. Then your thumb is going to play the open G string, the 3rd string from the bottom. And then using, it doesn't really matter if you use 2 fingers or if you use a thumb and a finger. You're gonna get rid of your ring finger and you're gonna pinch together the G string and the B string, the 2nd from the bottom and the 3rd from the bottom. Make sure to get your ring finger out of the way. You just did pinch, thumb, get rid of your ring finger, play those 2. See that? Then your thumb plays the open G string one more time. We are halfway through the song. We're halfway through. I think we're gonna make it, and I think it's gonna be a resounding success. That's the good news. The bad news is we have to play this from the beginning one more time. 1, 2, very slowly. Pinch, thumb, pointer, oh, pinch, open, pointer, thumb, then 4th fret, thumb, pointer, middle, then the 3rd fret, open, get rid of the ring finger, back to the G string. So that last part was a little tricky. That really put our skills to the test. But luckily we have the power of 1,000 moons and suns and stars. I can feel the power burning within me. Are you ready to learn the second half? Second half starts off with a stupid chord everybody hates because it's a bar chord. It's a B minor 7. I love this chord, but it's the hardest chord in the song. Check this out. Pointer finger, 2nd fret on the A string, 2nd string from the top. Ring finger plays the 4th fret on the D string. That's the 3rd string from the top. And then this is where it gets stupid. Your pointer finger needs to smash down and get the 2nd fret of the G string right there. So now we've got pointer finger plays 2nd fret on the A string, ring finger plays 4th fret on the D string. Then your stupid pointer finger has to play 2nd fret on the G string. It's just gonna be hard. It's gonna sound like this for a while. That's okay. You're gonna be fine. Just let it sound like that for a little bit, and then your middle finger is gonna play the 3rd fret on the B string, the 2nd string from the bottom. Got it? See that? You see that right there? That's our B minor 7 chord. It's on. If we're being honest, one of my favorite chords. You get the chord ready to go. You're gonna pinch together the A string and the G string, the second from the top and the fourth from the top. So you pinch those together. Then your thumb comes down, plays the D string, the string in between those two. Then use your two fingers, your pointer and middle, to play the B string and the G string, the second from the bottom and the third from the bottom. We're still holding this down because you might have that muted note. It might sound like this, but that's not too bad. You just want to build up the strength in your pointer finger. Notice my pointer finger, I have it right up against the fret. I repeat, I am not going like this. I'm not going like that to keep it straight. I'm keeping my wrist straight, and my finger just comes up from my hand at like a perpendicular type angle-ish. Did you know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? Also, A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Check this out. After you play those two notes, the B and the G strings, you're gonna go right back to the D string with your thumb. So here's what we just did on this B minor 7 chord. We went pinch, thumb, thumb. Pinch, thumb, hey, thumb. Okay, that's all we're gonna do on the B minor 7. You get to get rid of it. And then now this is easy. Put your pointer finger on the first fret of the B string, the second string from the bottom. Thumb is gonna play the open A string, then your pointer finger and middle are gonna play the G and the B strings, second from the bottom and the third from the bottom. Sounds like that. It's a beautiful chord. It's like an A minor 7 chord. You don't need to know what these chords are called. I'm just throwing them out there just in case. I didn't name all of them. I only named a couple. So you have a mixed bag of chords that you know the names of. Is my frame rate weird? I feel like I updated something and my frame rate is weird. A minor 7. Then, get rid of your pointer finger, play the open B string. So we've got pinch, then middle finger plays the open B string. Then, put your pointer finger back on the first fret of the B string, put your middle finger on the second fret of the G string, and then you're gonna play those two strings. I use my fingers, but you can also pinch with your finger and thumb if you want. You're gonna play those two together, then lift those two fingers off and play the open strings together. I just showed you a lot of notes. Starting from the B minor 7, we're going like this. Pinch, thumb, fingers, thumb, pinch, finger, fingers, fingers. Let's do that one more time. I'm not gonna yell out pinch and fingers as much this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and okay, here we go. Then first fret, bingo, bango. What's the rhythm for that part? Speeds up a little bit there. We go like slow. The whole song up until this point has been pretty slow. We've been like slow, 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 slow. But then when we get to this part, it goes to double the speed. We go pinch, finger, fingers, fingers. We're almost done. We're definitely done with the hard stuff. Question is, do we play it from the beginning and then learn the last little part? No, I think we should learn the last little part and then play it from the beginning. Third fret on the top string. You can use any flipping finger you want. I don't even care. I use my middle finger. Play top string with your thumb all by its lonesome. Then your thumb comes down to the D string, the third string from the top. And then pointer finger plays the G string, the string right below it. Then middle finger plays the B string, the string right below it. Those last three notes were all open. Then just take my pointer finger, stick it on the second fret of the A string, the second string from the top, and then using my thumb, I just strum all the strings like that. Should we play this all the way through? 1, 2, Kalamazoo, and sorry, I blew it, guys. He plays that, like, it's either 4 or 5 times. There's a chance it could be 6. Now, I would be lying if I told you he didn't throw in a couple little variations every once in a while. Every once in a while, maybe like okay, here's one example of a variation. The first time he strums that chord at the end, then the second time through, instead of strumming that chord, he goes like this. He goes, he puts his ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and he goes G string, B string, G string. So here's what that sounds like. That wasn't it at all. I blew it. I blew it. But you get my point, right? My point is, there's other stuff in this song, and I don't really want to show it to you. I should probably show you the ending, though, but I do not remember the ending, so I'm gonna go look it up. I'm gonna go listen to it, and then I'll see you in a second. The ending actually isn't anything all that special. There's a big like pause towards the end, and then when he plays the normal thing, but then at the end, he goes like this. At the very end, instead of strumming that chord that we did before, you take your pointer finger, move that down to the 2nd fret on the bottom string, use your middle finger to kind of mute the A string, and you strum that chord, G major 7. I feel like I did a lot of cutting corners with this video, and that's just the way it goes. Also, never been surfing in my entire life. Barely been to the beach.